Now, this is something that I wanted to talk about for a while. It's off the cuff, and a lot of people, they really, really don't talk about this. But let's go ahead and get into it. So, I had this conversation with a lot of people, and I talk about role models and stuff like that. Who do we look up to? And a question was asked to me. Well, what role models do we have in our generation and my generation? What role models do we have? So I said, well, we have a lot of celebrities like uh, Lil Wayne, J. Cole, and those type of people. But those are really celebrities. Now I know celebrities can be looked at as role models, but we don't have real role models like some people say, like uh, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and stuff like that. And here's an argument. Now, I think that those role models per se, when you're talking about Malcolm X, when you're talking about Martin Luther King, those role models were put there for a specific reason by a spiritual figure. Now, I mean, I'm not saying that all these celebrities aren't put there for a bigger purpose, because they are, but I think they were there for a sole purpose, And when you look at it from that perspective, it's hard to just sit up there and say that we don't have any role models, because role models can be debatable to some people. Some people think that their older cousin is their role model. Some people think that their mother is their role model. So a role model is ultimately who you view as someone who can mentor you and help you become a better person or a better human being. Now, my thing is that when I look at a role model, in terms of our generation, outside of our intermediate family, outside of our friends, I don't really see a role model figure. Now, now a lot of people are going to say, well, celebrities are that. But I think celebrities are a role model to an extent. Now, celebrities, I think they're more of role models in a specific area. Like if you're going into the rap game, you would look at T.I. as a role model, or Young Jeezy as a role model, or Jay-Z as a role model. If I was going into modeling, I would look at it as at a male figure as a role model. If I was going into acting, I would look at Denzel Washington and Will Smith as a role model. But when we're talking about looking at a role model as a whole, who helps us become a better person in general outside of our interest and what we want to do in life, not too many people I can say that I can look to and say that he is a role model that I look up to. And that's just how I feel. I think that a lot of people would probably disagree with me of that because of what I said in the first part of my video, which, I was stating that the role model is based off of, who you like and stuff like that. It could be your family and stuff, that nature. So that can be true, but I think in terms of outside of our intermediate family, there's not too many role models. Now, there's a lot of philosophers out there. There's a lot of pastors like Joel Osteen, Dalai Lama. He's kind of philosopher slash, he kind of enlightens people and stuff like that. But, those aren't really... I just don't view those as role models. And that's the reason why I want to make this video, because I want your thoughts. Who do you see as a role model outside of your intermediate family? If you guys can help me out with this, because this is a question that when I debate this and when I talk to people about this particular issue, I want to have facts. I want to know exactly what's going on. I want to be able to bring up educated facts and know exactly what I'm talking about, because it's nothing worse getting into a debate, you lose, and you don't even know what you're talking about. You go off on random tangents, and you're just confused about what you're talking about. You're just making up stuff. So this is a question that I want my subscribers to answer. I want my viewers to answer. And I want anybody else who watches this video via Twitter, via Facebook, if you see this video, what are role models? Who is your role model? And tell me the reason why, if that's not so hard to ask. So this video is going out, I'm probably going to upload it tomorrow, so be sure to check it out. I'll check you guys later in another video. Peace, stay gold, love you guys, and take a L. I'm not going to take your stuff, light me up. I'm not going to take yours.